We'd like to thank the WAGs of Flatonia, Texas, the Women's Action. They've been doing it for 47 years.
All right, good afternoon.
In the league, please take your hat off. Rise as post 94, Flatonia Mariners.
You'll hear Kirby Farrick also on the PA. Giving you some of the commentary as well.
Never again will one generation abandon another.
The American Legion, Flatonia. Post number 94 and auxiliary.
Also in here somewhere, there's
the commander of the Legion.
People from Schulenburg coming along. Got the Schulenburg American Legion post 143.
And American auxiliary president.
1952 3/4 ton.
Followed by the good old war wagon from Schulenburg, Texas. Schulenburg American Legion post 143.
It's just not a parade unless that old war wagon's in it, ain't it, Bubba? It isn't about all these parades.
You got that right. And this is their 100th year of being an American Legion post in Schulenburg. Hey, fellas! Boy, it just does your heart good every time you see our veterans like that, Andy. And they served our country and allowed us to do everything, all the privileges that we have today. And here's another Humvee-looking type unit. This is the Vietnam Veterans Association.
We appreciate them.
VVA Chapter 870.
870.
We appreciate her too.
Andy Yonda back there.
Okay.
And Flatonia Police Department.
Please stop. We do this
and we have our parade marshal.
WAGs is proud to announce that the Czhilispiel 47 parade marshals are the present and former mayor since Czhilispiel started in 1973. The former Leslie Greif Sr., Ernest Mitchell, Marvin Finger, Max Nickel Jr., Dan Bowling, Ed Halsey, Lori Berger, Bob Bazell, Jeff Haregrove, and Scott Mitchell. As mayor is Mr. Brian Nilsson. That's our parade marshals for today. Thank you, folks, for being our parade marshals.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The parade marshals, all of the former mayors of Flatonia, and quite a good representation here.
Number 4
like they
is
got
the
them all.
Flatonia Bulldog Band. They're performing down the street, and we'll wait for them.
Once again, Bubba O here with Andy Balin, and once again, Fayette Savings Bank is sponsoring this live broadcast. And folks, appreciate those of you watching it live on Facebook stream right now. It'll also be posted later for future viewings on YouTube.
That's right, Bubba.
And watch it over and over and over again, and send links to your kin folks, and no matter where they're at. Even, okay, I can go to Germany or Czechoslovakia. Anybody can watch it going forward. And same thing, we did the the Schulenburg Festival Parade first, then we did the Fayette County Fair Parade, and now Czhilispiel. And folks can go back and find those links as well.
Yeah, they're all on there on YouTube and on Facebook. And we can't thank you enough, Bubba, and Fayette Savings Bank for sponsoring these, and also Colorado Valley Communications, who provided this Wi-Fi connection for us today.
Let's talk about them real quick. Colorado Valley Communications is proud to provide the internet for streaming for the Flatonia Czhilispiel Parade. If you're searching for faster internet speeds, visit cvctx.com to see where Colorado Valley Communications is expanding the reach of their high-speed internet service. Many areas can already receive fiber to the home today, but if they have not already expanded their network into your area, sign up online or let them know that you're interested. The more interest they receive, the quicker they can provide you with high-speed internet service. Sign up today at cvctx.com. Fast, reliable, and local service since 1953. Colorado Valley Communications.
Here we got the Flatonia Marching Band.
The marching band, what they call the Dazzlers, which is the drill team and the dance team. Hey, and it was a good weekend. Football.
It was a great weekend.
Yeah, Flatonia won, Schulenburg won, and LaGrange won. So I don't know how Fayetteville or that team did, but hopefully they won too.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about them, but I know the three, Flatonia, Schulenburg, and Flatonia, Schulenburg, and LaGrange all won. LaGrange pulled out a heck of a win over against Smithville.
Yeah, so I heard blocked an extra point to win at 14-13.
Yeah, and then there was a fake punt helped seal the deal on that game too.
How about that? Folks, as far as Fayette Savings Bank goes, yes, we have a banking center right here in Flatonia, Texas. And it's a brand new facility, just a little over a year old. So folks come bank with us here. And then also, and of course, our main bank in LaGrange, it's going under a lot of remodeling right now. But once it's all said and done, it's going to be a fantastic facility, especially the drive-through. That right now is closed, but we hope to have that open in about a week from tomorrow, so we can at least have one lane coming back through that. And then also, of course, in Schulenburg, and then building a brand new bank in Weimar at this time. Here is the Czhilispiel, the Flatonia Czhilispiel float.
Jace Hodgick. And our pepper princess this year is Lexi.
Beautiful, beautiful float. Miss Czhilispiel Carly Bonds, Junior Miss Addison Wagner, Young Miss Kara Croyle, Little Miss Kennedy Dorniak, Pepper Princess Lexi Pilot, and Little Mr. Czhilispiel Maximus Oliveira.
Include, but are not limited to, physical exam, sick visits.
They're followed by a pickup truck from Flatonia Family Health Clinic, and they are, I know, this community is extremely happy to have that health clinic, open here in Flatonia.
That's right. They were going, Flatonia had gone without a health clinic for a couple of years.
Didn't have one for a while, and some of the doctors came over from LaGrange, I believe, and opened one up.
Perez and
Flatonia Family Health Center.
That is Flatonia.
Yeah, we don't think about that too often, Bubba, but it's got to be a real hardship if you don't have a clinic in your town. You have to drive all the way to LaGrange or Schulenburg or something when something happens.
Actually, they say LaGrange, Giddings, and Flatonia Family Health Center.
Right.
Followed by the Fayette County Commissioner's Court. There's you got Judge Joe Weber and Luke Sternadel, the Commissioner. Judge Joe!
Daughters Addison and Alexa. That is our Fayette County Commissioner's Court.
And more commissioners behind them there.
Now coming down is
Broom and Birkenhoff.
Their families.
And their families. And the kiddos throwing it back. Looks like we got one of our first winners coming up here, Andy. Luling Watermelon Thump. They got third place in the Fair Float Division.
All right.
Fair Chamber, third place.
Sheriff's Office.
It's a good looking float with that pump jack on there. It's kind of cool.
Pump jack and watermelon. Oil and watermelon.
We have Deputy Mark Zimmerman and Will. Advice of
Fayette County Sheriff's Department now. Pickup truck.
And proud to serve.
Of course, our Sheriff Keith Korenick. Like we always.
Yeah.
Coming up on us. Okay, we got the Schulenburg Chamber of Commerce.
Schulenburg Festival Float. We're glad
Second
to have
place
you
in the
Texas
Fair Chamber
float.
category.
This has got Miss Schulenburg Kelly Zapp.
Hey, look who's watching.
Pickup truck pulling the float.
Cashlin Barnes, Little Miss Schulenburg Kinsley Bays, Little Mr. Schulenburg, Leighton Wick.
Well, again, what a absolutely beautiful. You talk about Chamber of Commerce. This is what they always call Chamber of Commerce weather.
Yeah.
Next up is Rosalind Adamczyk, Fayette County Tax Assessor Collector.
Rosalind Adamczyk, the County Tax Assessor Collector. Rosalinda Adamczyk. Larry, I'm sure, is driving.
Rosalinda Adamczyk. Now coming down the street, Yoakum Area Chamber of Commerce, Yoakum, the Land of Leather Opportunity. Yoakum Tom Festival is held the first weekend in June, representing Yoakum.
Followed by the Yoakum Chamber of Commerce float.
Addison Ferry, Young Miss Yoakum Hannah Garvin, Little Mr.
I think they call it the Tom Tom Festival.
Driscoll, Little Prince Casey
That is
Linsky,
correct. First weekend in June is when they have theirs. All duded up here, Western theme. Sitting on the saddles with the ropes.
Yep, well, they're the Land of Leather over there in Yoakum.
That horse is so fast, they ran right out from under that saddle. That horse is called Lightning. Once again, Fayette Savings Bank, sponsor of the parade. So glad to be doing this. And we have Fayette Savings Bank float coming up.
You can trust us with your treasure.
You can trust us with your treasure is the theme.
Sitting atop her throne.
And look at Miss Etta Brown. They call her Queen Etta Brown.
With her Princess Rayleigh.
Jill Stavenall walking along the side. I think they're handing out some freeze pops.
Stephen Velasquez, security training.
Things like that.
Driver Dennis Grive. head of security. Make certain all the treasures is well protected.
Look at Etta, man. Etta has been with the bank for a long, long time, and I think she had a birthday this weekend too. So happy birthday to Etta Brown.
Is the first
There again, Jill Stavino here. Then you got Aaron Coffo,
Cuero Chamber of Commerce,
Sheila Velasquez.
Cuero Court.
You can trust us with your treasures. Way to go, Jill. Etta.
Chamber of Commerce. Come shop, play, stay in Cuero and visit
Sheila.
our Christmas in the park.
Aaron.
That is the Cuero Chamber of Commerce float. I have no name.
That's y'all's staff at the Flatonia Bank?
That's it.
Yeah.
You bet. You bet. Those ladies do a fantastic job.
Cuero Chamber of Commerce.
And we have our first place winner in the parade. It's Cuero Chamber of Commerce. First place in the fair and chamber category.
Beautiful float.
Wow, that is a beautiful float. The backdrop
Next
on
up
it.
Yeah,
is
that's
the
something.
Fayette County Democratic Party.
Folks, come see us at Fayette Savings Bank. We got a real good CD rate still going on of 2.12% APY. So you got some money sitting around or sitting in a bank account somewhere doing nothing for you, bring it on by. It's $1,000 minimum. Again, 2.12% APY is what it's paying. And it's either a 12-month or a 13-month, whichever one you want. Turkey Fest, second weekend in October in Cuero. You also have something called Christmas in the Park, Thanksgiving week through New Year's Day.
That was Sophia Davis, Miss Cuero.
Cool.
We teach them the
Fayette County Democratic Party
numbers, sign language,
in the organizational category with their red, white, and blue.
We would love for your little ones to come grow with us. That's Sarah's Tender Care Learning Center.
Followed by Sarah's Learning Center.
We all learn about loved ones.
Nice float there. Tender loving
Next up
care.
is the
Go with
Hoheim
us.
Prairie Insurance Branch 1. Hoheim Prairie Insurance provides coverage in towns and rural areas of Texas. It's rich heritage of
Right here in
Texas,
Flatonia.
Texans,
Sarah's
Texas,
Tender
since
Loving Care Learning Center.
1892, offers Texans a broad range of
Here's a
insurance
beautiful
coverage
red, white, and
for
blue
home,
float.
farm, auto, or business.
Hoheim
Contact
Prairie
your local
Insurance.
Hoheim agent for a quote.
Big state of Texas, red, white, and blue. The flags and stars. And they've got a really fine insurance product too that is well represented in this area. Hoheim Prairie. And coming up next is a first place in the best commercial. And it's Leon Johns Incorporated, LJI. And if you've been to any of these parades lately, it looks like a big octopus coming down the street. And what they've actually got, Andy, is air conditioning ducts that they're spraying cool weather or cool air on everybody.
And they've been bringing home the hardware
So
at
I'm
all
gonna tell you what the hell
these
that
parades.
is.
They've been winning first place just about everywhere.
That's Leon Johns Incorporated.
It really came into handy at the Schulenburg Festival
Yeah,
and
it
the
was
Fayette
pretty
County
nice,
Fair.
yeah.
Heating, plumbing, and electric. Leon John is back in Schulenburg.
Hey, there may come a time where they do a Christmas parade. They may have to have heat coming out of
That's
there.
Leon Johns Incorporated, and they are tooling people that come down the street. So if you're hot right now, you better line up along the street so you can get a little blow.
This is something to see, folks. And what they did at the Schulenburg Festival, because it's so hot there all the time, they pulled this whole setup right behind the stage, and they had those ducks, stationed on stage to blow onto the band members. And they were loving that. I think the Triumphs were playing. They were saying that. Actually, they said that one of those guys said it actually saved him. He was about to go down. This is where you got to have video. Radio wouldn't do this justice.
No. You wouldn't be able to tell what was going on here on the radio.
You got Leon John with his big black cowboy hat on over there.
Yeah.
Shelley.
Well, his dad, Mr. Langhammer, he had some good floats in the parades going back in the old days too.
Did he ever? Him and Frankie Miller, they teamed up on some that were priceless, and there are pictures of those. You ought to try to find them sometime.
I remember being a little kid watching the parade in Schulenburg and seeing old man Leon coming down the street in a wash tub, giving himself a bath.
Exactly, yeah. He actually had water raining down on him, laying in a bathtub. LJI, Leon Johns Inc.
Yeah, well, Leon John's carrying on that tradition.
Beverly Ponder just got cooled off. Okay, LJI is followed up by Molten, the Molten Chamber of Commerce. Another beautiful, beautiful float.
And little Mr. Molten Patrick.
As they have their Town and Country Jamboree. It's always like right before the Schulenburg Festival, I think the last weekend in July. As you see there, Little Mr. and Little Miss winners.
Filling everybody in.
Miss Molten Alexis Yashek, Junior Miss Hope Kirkland, Young Miss Ava Oliveras, Little Miss Raina Pierce, and Little Mr. Patrick Senadar.
Senator.
Senator. Is that what he said?
Yeah, you got it. Hey, that's pretty hard.
Associate member of the Fayette County Republicans. Riding past.
Well, here's the Fayette County Republicans float.
Morris Thompson.
Again, Kirby Farrick across the way doing the PA for the general public. Announcing some of the names. We don't have a script with who all is in the parade. But that's here again. That's where the video comes into play. And again, the great thing about these broadcasts that we do, you can go back and watch them over and over again. You can pause them, run them back, freeze frame it, whatever you want to do.
Second runner-up is Caitlin Bitek. Third runner-up is Ellie.
Then we have our Fayette County Fair Association float. Of course, always Labor Day weekend.
Our county fair is always held Labor Day weekend, and we'll be going to the 93rd year. Strong for 2020, the Fayette County Fair Association.
The Fitz Royalty. We'll catch those names when the float gets a little bit closer here.
One of our neighboring towns.
Third runner-up is Ellie Fight. She's from right here in Flatonia. Second runner-up, Caitlin Bitak.
Also
First runner-up, Kaylee Jones, exactly. And the Queen, Michael Leah Hart.
They have the half moon holidays each year. July 4th weekend.
Ever seen this label, Andy?
Check them out, Shiner.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. I saw a few of them last night.
Shiner Chamber of Commerce.
Farm equipment. I know y'all have just
Miss Shiner, Isabel Overton, Junior Miss, Mackenzie Muse, Young Miss, Harley Sefcik. Little Miss is Kinsley Navarro, and Little Mr. Barrett Curtis. Shiner Chamber of Commerce. They have their half moon holidays.
We have Ryder Stan Church.
First full weekend in July. And now we got our best antique tractor category winners.
Steel Chuggin.
Steel Chuggin is the name of all these tractors.
Also, Kevin Ball.
They have a 1939, a 1953, a 1941, a 1952, a 1942, and a 1947.
Scott Libby driving the sports car of the tractors.
Alice Chalmers on this first one. A couple of formals after that. Formal C.
Doyle Burkett is driving
and a Formal A. I sound like a tractor expert. People know better than that. I'm just reading what's on the tractor.
And then Gary Journey is on. Here comes Papa Johnny's.
I do own a tractor, so I guess I do qualify a little bit. Here's a nice Ford tractor.
I believe that's a 9N. Ford 9N.
And then a couple of John Deere.
Some Poppin' Johnnies.
Nothing runs like a deer.
Farming history lesson today. All right, now coming down the float, down the street is the float from the Dave Watermelon Festival.
The best antique farm. They're followed by the McDade Watermelon Festival floats. They come to almost all these area parades.
Yeah, they sure do. They participate.
Cuero, had something to do with watermelons.
Happy to have them as our court for last year.
I guess there's something about them. They must grow a lot of watermelons in those areas.
I guess, and they grow very well there.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the support and the opportunity to be a part of Flatonia's history. This Czhilispiel 46.
See what we got after that. Here's the Czhilispiel 46 court in this last year's court.
And Pepper Princess Brianna Pavlitsa, all riding the float today, are outgoing court.
The Miss Czhilispiel 2018 was Caitlin B. This was Sarah Ponwash. Little Miss was Quinn Arnett. The Pepper Princess Brianna Pavlitsa. And Little Mister was Copeland Hasselhoff. What do we got coming up here?
Something interesting looking.
Well, it should be Molten Knights of Columbus.
Father Joseph Cup, Council of Knights.
It is.
Okay. Community serving God.
What are they wearing though?
Some kind of king and a queen, it looks
They
like.
got some costumes on or something.
The current leadership of Grand Knight.
Well, they're knights. You know, Knights of Columbus.
Yeah.
But that dude's got horns coming out the side.
Shop will be celebrating 40 years in business this 2020. For the past 39 years.
Once again, thanks to Colorado Valley Communications for providing us the internet hookup here.
George also has been
They're serving a lot of areas and serving a lot of new areas. Just contact them for more information or go online to cvctx.com.
Showcase in Moulton to see his wide selection of fall and Christmas selections. He also
Creations by George, and he makes signs, a lot of signs and trophies.
He makes those each and every year for us here.
Grand Poobah, look at there. The Flintstones, now we got
yeah,
it.
Flintstones.
That dinosaur popped through the top. You remember that, Andy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but look at the back of it. Yabba dabba doo.
Proud to say, served the good people of Fayette County. She is driven by husband Ryan Swervchek.
Linda Swerchek, Fayette County District Clerk.
Baby Miss Golden Crescent Court. Baby Miss Golden Crescent is Hattie Winstead. Baby Miss Golden Crescent.
Oh, check this out. This is the best organization winner. Miss Golden Crescent Court and Baby Miss Golden Crescent Court.
Say,
Baby Miss is Hattie. Look at that little thing moving
that's
on.
a cool little cart.
Pink bubble. All right, Andy, you got a little break here.
Yeah.
Once again, hey, just want to tell you more about some of the things happening with our remodel over there in the Grange. We had a total demolition, taking out the old canopy, all of the old concrete, all of the old narrow lanes where today's trucks barely fit through, and going to totally build a new one with much wider lanes to drive through, and just all the modern day services. So folks, we're only going to be down a little over a week is what we're hoping for. You never know, but once we get that back up, we're going to be set for doing some real business there. And of course, like I said, until then, you got to come on inside the bank. But if there's some reason you can't come inside, call our main number. We'll come out and maybe pick up your deposit from you, bring you any paperwork that you need or whatever you need. We're here to serve you. Just asking people to kind of bear with us during the construction time.
Just tell them you want Bubba to come out there to take your deposit.
Hey, that's right. They may not trust me, no.
Grand Duchess.
That's the kind of service you get at Fayette Savings.
It is, and it's not just during construction time. It's always good. All right, we got a beautiful float right here.
Grand Duchess.
This is the big Golden Crescent Court. The other one was the baby Golden Crescent Court. Again, this is best organizational float right here. And they're out of Victoria, looks like.
Okay. They must be. I don't think I've seen them in the parades before. This must
that's
be
something new to me
first
too.
time for this group. That's good. I'm glad.
Wow, look at all the representation on there.
So that's a beautiful float too. We'll hope to see them back again at some of these other parades. That's a nice
that
entry.
could be something new. You know, the floats have really come a long way. I'm talking about those chamber type looking floats. You know, they rival some of the ones you see on these televised parades. Like
that
the
one
Rose
for
Bowl
sure,
and
yeah.
stuff. It's really amazing.
That one looked like it. Let's see what we got coming up next.
Well, let's see. We're going to be followed by the Flatonia High School cheerleaders.
Okay.
That's right. They'll probably stop and do a cheer. Maybe at least sometimes they would do that. And folks, remember, again, Fayette Savings Bank, we have a brand new bank that's going up in Weimer. We hope to have that one finished in December sometime.
High school cheerleaders.
And hopefully up and running by then. So, man, we got a lot of exciting things happening.
Caitlin Rowell and co-head Caitlin Bitek. We got junior
Here's the
Carly
cheerleaders
Miles,
being announced.
Junior Emily Guerrero, junior Molly Mitchell, junior Shannon Novak, sophomore Catherine Bruns, sophomore Allie Janechka, sophomore Callie Siptek, sophomore Lisette Aguilar, freshman Brady Fike, and freshman Macy Bonds, and our mascot is Destiny Ramirez. That is the Flatonia cheer squad.
All the kids love the mascot.
Yeah.
Getting their hug with the Bulldogs.
And the Bulldogs are having a great football season.
Yeah, man, they're like 7-1 right now.
Serving your community since 1995.
They got a really good season going. Against home.
Now coming down is the Flatonia Rotary Club. Flags over Flatonia. The Flatonia Rotary Club's Flags over Flatonia program is a
Then the Flatonia Rotary Club is up next.
fundraising and
Flags over Flatonia.
This is their big service project.
Through volunteer efforts of the Rotarians. Subscription fees are applied to projects and services that benefit our community, and the flags are attractive and patriotic. This is the
There you
Flatonia
go.
Rotary Club.
Playing the Lee
Flags over
Greenwood
Flatonia.
song. God bless the USA.
Memorial Day and those type holidays, they come through and they line this whole parking lot up with flags as well as all around the community. It's a wonderful sight. We appreciate it. All right, just keeping us safe here in Flatonia as far as fire goes. The Flatonia Fire and Rescue. Tender 3, driven by James Ivy.
We have the
driven by
Flatonia Fire and Rescue.
Bobby Ivy.
They got 3 engines in the parade.
Ivy up there.
Wow, this is, I tell you, you know, we talk about this in all the parades, how fortunate we are to have our volunteer fire departments, and how fortunate we are to be able to support them in a way, and from a lot of different causes and entities that allow them to have equipment like this to handle emergencies and fires and all type of rescue situations.
Real good turnout.
Big ladder truck coming, it looks like there, you know. Now they're building some taller hotels and things in the area.
Yeah, you got to have a truck that can reach that stuff. You know, I was just having I was covering a fire call last week north of Schulenburg, and you know that wind, Bubba. I think you texted me about it. You were asking me about that. And that wind was blowing so strong that day, and if it wasn't for that quick response, I mean, that fire could have lit all the way to Emmonsville or something.
Exactly.
With the way that wind was blowing.
Yeah, because everything's so dry, and when that wind kicks it up and gets into some of that thick brush.
But
you know,
we have a.
And the awesome thing is, you know, they call. I mean, like Schulenburg will call. I mean, even neighboring counties and towns like Weimar Department, and then you've got these little rural departments, you know, like Oakland and Muldoon and things like that. Because in that area, they need quick response too.
Yeah, especially out there like Muldoon and Cistern. When you look at a map, those communities are out in the middle of nowhere, comparatively speaking, here in Fayette County. If you had to wait for LaGrange or Flatonia Fire Department to come out there to serve them, I mean, it would be disastrous. And so we're blessed that we have these small departments and men and women that volunteer their time to protect our community.
You got that right. And we thank everybody that supports them and backs them all the way. Tell them thank you, just like our military, you know, when they serve. I mean, thank your local firemen too, firemen and fire ladies, firewomen.
Yeah, it's something that's really close to home.
Let's get a little bit about Fayette Savings Bank. You know, we talk about this in our advertising. We've got employees that are from this area. We've got a stat here that 89.7% of our employees graduated from a Fayette or a neighboring county high school. Almost 90%, and that really says a lot. And we pride that on the fact that you want to do banking, or you feel better banking with somebody that you know, somebody you might have went to school with, somebody that's a neighbor, somebody that you've known all your life.
Right.
And they are there, and they know more about you. They know the culture of this area. And we just feel like that can provide the best service that you could possibly get for your banking needs. And then we've also got 9 employees with 233 years of combined service.
Wow.
That's kind of amazing too. So we got people that have been with us for a long, long time. And that's kind of unheard of nowadays. But again, just something to say that, you know, chances are you're going to go in there and know somebody that's been there for a long, long time, can answer all your banking questions, and again, handle everything that you need done. Flatonia Young Association. Pickup truck and a little low boy behind it. With the Halloween, looks like the Halloween.
All right, the Guacamole Float 2019-2020.
Scarecrow.
The Guacamole Queen is Karina Kamakalan. She is a junior at Flatonia High School. When she graduates, she plans to attend.
By the way, for number purposes, Andy, this is float number 36. We've got like 62 numbered entries in the parade.
Wow, it's a good turnout.
But some of them, you know, have multiple units in their entry. So if you counted just individual units, probably well over 70.
Yeah. And I mean, we haven't mentioned it, but I'm sure everybody can tell by watching the video. There's an incredible turnout today at the parade.
Yeah, just look at all the people.
It's a huge crowd.
These are the Guacamole Queens 2019.
From Moulton? I mean, from Welder?
Welders.
Okay.
Fiesta
You got farm
Guacamole.
history today, and you got medical lingo.
So in between all those watermelons, we have some avocados.
47 Parade.
Fiesta Guacamole. That always goes on at the same time as something else, right? When is that?
Now we have the Welder Fire Department.
Heck, it might be the fair. I'm
I
not
think
sure.
it is. I think it is the same time as the fair.
1, driven by
Maybe it'll say on the back here when it is.
no last name listed.
There it is, Labor Day weekend.
That's right, yeah.
St. Patrick's Catholic Church.
Is there another engine?
I don't know if y'all
Just
can
one.
probably see the big crowd going back to the west there.
Hey, I mean, Andy, they're 5 or 6 deep, you know, as far as we
Yeah.
can see all the way down Main
Oh
Street.
yeah.
Here's another one of the fire department units.
This is the welder.
Welder, okay, I'm sorry. Welder Fire Rescue.
All right.
Just like we talked about, some of the smaller communities, and look at the equipment they have.
This is the best youth entry. It is the Clover Connection Child Development Center here in Flatonia. It's owned by Lindsay Ahrens. Established in 2018, Clover Connection Child Development Center is faith, hope, love, and learn. Building relationships one step at a time. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 7 to 5:30, ages 0 to 5 and up. This is the Clover Connection Best Youth Entry.
Okay, I hope you were able to hear that. Kirby's announcements all about Clover Connection Child Development. Again, the best youth division winner.
Building connections of faith, family, love, and learning right here in Flatonia.
I bet. 112 East South Main Street.
They work with kids ages 0 to 5 years old, and I think a little bit up from that too.
Give me a... Hey.
Elmer's glue all.
Maybe that's how they put that float together with that good Elmer's glue.
All those crayons on there.
Told you, there was a lot of cute girls on there actually. But I'm proud of that one.
Look at dragging a little fire truck.
Oh, that's cool.
Next up is Homeless Masonry.
And it's still on its wheels.
Yeah.
Handling all the bumps and cracks.
We do brick, rock, tile, block, fireplace, concrete patios, and pool. This is Almost Masonry.
Almost Masonry is the next category or entry from Flatonia. Severino, Olmos. Brick, stone, and block. Masonry work.
Give them a call if you need some work at 361-798-0237.
Coming down the street now is another one of our local neighboring
Brick,
towns.
rock, block, fireplace, and tile.
They do it all.
Association, Colorado County Fair Queen.
Followed by Colorado County Fair float.
And design it, greet. Oh. Okay. But they want to greet you all with their royal court. Membership Queen, Bryn Coons. Junior Queen, Kaylee Neesman.
Folks, if you're at home and some time this afternoon, come on out to Czhilispiel. All throughout the afternoon and evening, they'll have activities going on. There's a nice car show over there to the side. Continuous music under the big tent that you see there in the background. Had Divine Testament playing there early this morning. Some beautiful Christian music.
The star,
but then a whole lot more going on all afternoon here in Flatonia, Czhilispiel. Colorado County Fair. Look at them cowboys and cowgirls.
They want you to join them every second weekend of September. They got animal shows, concerts, tractor pulls, cook-offs, arts, crash, fine rodeo magic.
And I'm not sure who this is.
Incredible knockout.
Number 42.
Comedy float right here.
Knockouts.
Okay. For their never-ending support.
Maybe this is a double thing. They won the best comedy. Oh, it is the 30 Point. Look how they spelled it.
Knockouts. I'm sorry I couldn't get through everything.
Look at Chockrell on there.
You need to compress it a little bit more. Fayette County check heritage slash.
Oh yeah. There's the best comedy. That's Richard Chockrell. He'll make you laugh. Hey, there's Cozell, Edward Cozell on there too. Here's the Fayette County Czech Heritage Society. Making sausage.
Yeah, I think there's
Fayette County clerk, Brenda Feetsum. She wants to thank you for all your support. She's proud to be serving Fayette County with Brenda today, or her family members. We appreciate you coming to our parade.
And Fayette County Clerk, Brenda Feetsum.
Lila.
Brenda with family members also, right? And even has a dog with her.
And now we have the Flatonia.
The dog with the Astros
Club.
jersey on.
Club members are committed to making the best better.
Go
Members
Astros.
participate in many 4-H projects, community service, and leadership activities. Most are currently raising their animals for the upcoming
Flatonia 4-H Club.
Mark your calendars for January 16th through the 18th, 2020, and come to the Carl A. Smith
Pulled by another
Pavilion
Chuck
on
Brown
School
Ford
Pass.
vehicle.
Check out their projects and
With the
support
Cuero
these
mine behind the wheel.
4-H.
Boy and Kristen. Boy!
All right, the world's perfect pageant, the Texas pageant.
That's only 4-H.
Perfect junior team, the Tasha
Ooh, they're humming that candy. I think they know those people.
Texas in Florida in August of 2019, it went on to win the international title as the world's
Friends for a
perfect
Cause.
USA hostess.
I don't have that on my list. Sharing love, hope, and health. Friends for a
The
cause.
world's perfect junior team.
49. This is called World's Perfect Pageant is what we have it on our list. But again, Texas Perfect. I guess that's another type of organization that has, winners.
Yeah.
Princess, Queen and Princess. Entry number 50, Hannah Torres.
They sell Chester's chicken, bus tickets with Terminex, prepaid cell phone cards, minutes, and Menudo
Amigos
on
Country
Sundays.
Corner. Okay, that's what they're representing here. Out there on Interstate 10 and 609.
48.7 and a 1968 pickup truck.
1968 Chevrolet Michael Ripper
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like Michael Ripper.
Called Pivo and Kolaches.
There you go. They always put an entry in this parade.
If you're ready for
Most years at least.
Cervezas and tamales. Go Astros.
Caters for all occasions, and we'll fix most any kind of
All
food.
right.
All parties are welcome. Thank all the people for serving.
And here's the mainstay of the Flatonia area for years, Richter's Catering.
Be there to be
Red
your
Richter.
favorite
Oh,
meats. Richter's
I wish they would count every plate
Mr.
they've ever
Red
served.
Richter.
It'd probably be.
Gotta be.
And that's striped overalls.
Richter's
All right,
Catering.
now we have Ted Bratton from Flatonia.
772-2682. Give them a call. Followed by Ted Bratton with a tractor.
Patterson family.
Big Farm All tractor.
Looking good, Ted. Looking good. All right, now we have Hernandez Body Shop. And a vintage car converted into a four-door mini truck and a 1989 Chevy Suburban converted into a
Hernandez Body Shop. They've converted like this HHR and this other one into like pickup truck type things. And look at the bed and the tailgate on that.
Yeah. Those tail lights in that thing. That's got like a dump bed on it.
A dump bed. There you go. Edition
All right,
special.
coming down the street right now is the best hometown float. This is the Friends of Flatonia. They said thank you,
Best
Czhilispiel,
hometown
for
float
having us
coming,
again.
Friends of
This year's
Flatonia.
riders are today are Chris, Tony, Tina, Heather, Jimmy, JJ, Rose, Eddie B, Lynette, Terry, Courtney, Jared, Cooper, Coraline. And they said thanks again for letting them be a part of Czhilispiel each and every year, and they will see you again next year. This is the best hometown float, the Friends of Flatonia.
Again, winner of best hometown category. Well, they're tossing some big loads of candy out, Andy.
So Chris Moshy grabbing right there.
I mean, you can hear that hitting the street.
Yeah, that's some good candy too.
Yeah, big pieces. They won't need Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Those kids.
These kids are cleaning up now.
Tonto! Look at Tonto! Tonto! Tonto!
That's why they're Friends of Flatonia.
I got it! I caught beer one time, now I got a sucker, Andy.
All right.
That's Tony Sanchez that I hollered
Coming
at.
down the street now is one of our businesses here in Flatonia, based in Flatonia.
Quick Pipe is going to be the next entry.
Oil industry.
Andy, a little bit more about our branch here in Flatonia. They opened up in 1982, and that makes us the oldest bank in Flatonia as far as a bank by our name that's been here under the same name, Fayette Savings Bank, since that time. And
That was the year I was born, 82.
hey man, you're dating yourself there a little bit. Yeah, I was 2 years out of college, but anyways.
One of them high-powered pumps.
But man, hey, there's some great communities around here, and we're super proud to be a part of all of them. You know, here in the Fayette County area, and like I said, now we're going over in the neighboring county of Colorado for Weimar. We had a lot of customers there in Weimar as it was, and Capital One left, and another bank closed, and we said, hey, that's a good opportunity for us to go in there, and we're really excited about that happening, coming into our family. Again, here's Quick Pipe.
It's a local business based here in Flatonia. They're in the oil and gas industry.
They got two entries here showing this big machine, and then they got a 40-foot trailer coming up with all the employees on it. Look at that engine, Andy.
Yeah, that's a contraption there.
Hook that up to that little HHR.
Yeah. Must be a pump of some kind or
It
something.
looks like it. Yeah.
Once again, that's Quick Pipe.
Boy, that's a good turnout on their float.
Located here in Flatonia.
They're throwing
Texas.
caps
Quick
and
Pipe.
everything. Man.
Yeah.
They got a good jam boombox on there too. That's the kind of float I'd like to be on.
Yeah, they look like they're having a good time.
They're videoing us. Hello. We're videoing you. She hollered Bubba. I think I recognize her. All right, Andy, see who kind of holding up back there a little bit. Hallettsville Chamber of Commerce. Let's stop and wave at somebody. But again, you know, back to, let's talk about Colorado Valley once again. They're hooking us up with the internet for streaming this parade. If you're looking for faster internet speeds, visit CVCT. Valley Communications are expanding their reach of their high-speed internet service. Many areas already receive fiber to their home today. their network into your area, sign up online, and let them know that you're interested. The more interest that they get from an area, the quicker they can provide you with high-speed internet service. So again, go today to log on to cvctx.com. Fast and reliable since 1953, and a phone number 966-9046. Andy, they've helped us out in all the parades we do.
Yeah, they've been instrumental in helping us bring y'all these parade broadcasts. Cherry is watching.
Cool.
And
hey,
Becky Wisey, our advertising director.
Hey, Becky.
Yeah, she's
Becky's
watching.
making sure we're actually doing the job today.
This is the party crowd.
Again, Hallettsville Chamber of Commerce. Look at those dominoes. Again, they have a big state domino championship tournament there. A lot of events here at Hallettsville throughout the year. The beautiful Knights of Columbus Hall.
Okay.
With the courthouse depicted there on the float. Kolache Fest.
Sponsored by Verana's Lawn Service here in Flatonia, Texas. This
oh, look at this.
Here's the party crowd.
contraption has made it several years now. It's been a proud favorite.
The party crowd is what they call themselves.
The Flatonia party crowd. They're always proud to be part of the Czhilispiel Parade.
This one of those where you don't have to say anything.
No, just watch and take it all in.
Those cans on the front.
Getting a lot younger. The next generation of party crowd, I believe.
Man, I think one day that rig's gonna break in half right here on the street. You'll have to call a record.
Hopefully they have a tow truck nearby.
Okay. Right and float is Queen Grace Morgan.
They ought to take that thing down the interstate, and what kind of looks would they get? The party never ends.
It's got tags. It must be legal.
Yeah.
For the 64th annual Come and Take It celebration, October 2nd, 3rd, 4th of 2020, which marks
And
the
now here's
firing of the first
Gonzales
South
County
Independence.
Come and Take It celebration.
35.
There's the cannon
Chamber of Commerce float.
that they fire every year.
Thank y'all for coming.
Come and take it, baby.
Next up is Salazar Custom Fencing and Dozer Service. Services provided are fencing, dozer
All the
work.
way back to the
Any
Alamo
cattle
days.
hauling you need, give us a call. Salazar Custom Fencing and
Followed by Salazar Custom Fencing and Dozer Service. And
Luis Salazar, 249-7459. Give him a call if y'all need any of that
Now
work
coming down the
done.
street, some of our favorite people. These folks do a little sponsor. Travis, Hayes, Caldwell, and Williamson counties. The driver is Steve Seaberger.
Steve Seaberger behind the wheel.
Yeah, I thought that was him.
If that don't make you want to go under the tent and get a beer, I don't know what will.
He looks like he's giving away koozies over there.
Oh yeah, and those people are coming up for him. They
Yeah.
said, the heck with the candy, we need some koozies.
Right behind them is the Flatonia Livestock Commission.
Flatonia Livestock is the last entry before the trail riders.
The owner and operators of Flatonia Livestock Commission since 1981. Selling your livestock.
Here's Mr. Ronnie Beck right there in the cowboy hat, right across the
Yeah,
way.
there he is.
The Ronnie Beck family appreciates your business, continued business. Top buyers are always on hand. This is another
Flatonia Livestock Commission Company. Sale every Monday, right there on Highway 90,
Livestock and
just east of town.
there.
Sale every Monday, 11 a.m. They got a heck of a market, and it's a great family. They've done a lot for this community all through the years.
And a heck of a cafe, too. Jamie's Cafe.
Jamie's Cafe, you bet. Jamie!
Is Candy Girl in Unicorn Gypsy. We welcome Candy Girl Kara and her magic.
The rodeo clown on there, too. Is that John Mikulik?
I don't think so. I don't know.
He's a clown, but
Yeah,
not a rodeo clown.
And
And here's the trail riders.
as you know, the last entry of the day every
Here
year.
is Candy Girl.
A little
Girl.
We have the Outlaws Trail Riders. This is their 15th year to come.
Oh, how
in
cute.
The Flatonia Czhilispiel Parade.
The Outlaw
They
Trail
enjoy every
Riders.
minute. come with the wagon.
Well, they got some
horse
dancing
riders.
horses.
Hector Velasquez, president.
That pavement
The
must be
Outlaw
hot.
Trail riders. 15 years and strong coming to Czhilispiel.
Look at those horses dancing, Bubba. Look at that one,
boy. Showtime, baby. I'm gonna buy Dale Manning one of those to ride into town.
This one here is putting on a show.
You got that one in reverse.
Oh, yeah.
And this concludes the Czhilispiel 47 Grand Parade, put on by the Wags each and every year for 47 years. The Wags have put this parade on, and I think they'll still be going and buy a souvenir. That's where they make their money, is selling the Czhilispiel souvenirs.
There's little Ron Beck right there, little Ron.
Right under the tent, right across from the beer garden. Hey, make
Or the
sure you get under
Flatonia
the
livestock.
tent because the Dazzlers will be on soon, followed by
All right.
the Shiner Hobo Band. So don't miss that. Also, don't forget about the special events. Children's Halloween costume contest, the trike races, also the backseat
There you got
driving
some of
night.
the Mitchell guys
Competition.
over here. Todd.
There's Charles Zaplak.
There's our,
Also, don't forget
just to
about
the piece
car
over
show
here in
going on.
Flatonia,
Okay.
Charles
Take a stroll
Zapalak
over
right there in the green shirt.
Oh, so that's
Some of the
mounted
car-
patrol.
the awesome cars that come here each and every year to the Flatonia Car Show. Carnival will be open. Don't forget
All right,
about
that
food
wraps it
booths
up.
over here. We got a lot of wonderful food booths.
Andy, once
They
again,
come in as about
beautiful
13,
parade, probably the
ranging
most
from
beautiful weather
snow
we've been on
cones to
since we did them all
Farm
year.
cakes.
Mike, Olle, Bubba, on behalf of Fayette Savings Bank, glad to be able to bring
Pizza.
this to you, along with Andy and the Fayette
Street
County Record
tacos,
and Facebook
gorditas.
stream live, and of course all this will be
See
to
him,
friends
he's a
so they can
character.
come the parade,
Fred,
get a chance to
he's
see
cartoon.
what it looked like and what everybody else looked like.
Title is, but-
Folks, again, enjoy being here.
Yes, thank you. It's a lot easier for everybody to sit down. Stick around, enjoy Czhilispiel.
And
We'll be
I really
here
feel
till
confident that you'll
approximately
love our
9:30 this
services.
evening,
Again,
so
we
you
a lot of
got a full
construction
day
going
here,
on
beautiful
today
weather.
that soon will all
Don't
be
forget about the
completed.
horseshoe and washer
Thank you for
contest.
your
They'll be
patience
announcing
and
where
bearing
to
with
sign
us
up for
during
that.
the time, especially the drive-through that's currently under reconstruction. But again, about a week
We have a
from
petting
Monday,
zoo located in front of
November
my
4th, we
Bowler's
hope to have
Tire and
one
Lube.
lane
It's
back
free to
open
go
for
through. They'll be here all day long.
And folks, come on out to Czhilispiel if you're still watching this live. Plenty of fun activities going on the rest of the day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Bubba.